whisper break. And as I said, I'll be reading All My Sons by Arthur Miller. But I'll be starting from Act 2 since I already started reading for summer. And hopefully at a later time I'll post up my reading of the first act. This is a play, so it might sound funny. I won't be reading the names, I will only be reading the things that each person says throughout the play, and I'll be starting from Act 2, so if you don't want to start from halfway into the book, you don't have to listen to the whisper, to the video, and yeah, anyone who does listen, thank you. As I said in my last video, I'll be making another guided relaxation video, and probably reading more of the book. So I'll be starting now from Act 2. As twilight falls that evening, on the rise Chris is discovered at R, sawing the broken-off tree, leaving Stumps standing alone. He is dressed in good pants and white shoes, but without a shirt. He disappears with Tree up the alley. When Mother appears on porch, she comes down and stands watching him. She has on a dressing gown, carries a tray of grape juice in a pitcher, and glasses with sprigs of mint in them. Calling up Ollie, "Did you have to put on good pants to do that?" She comes downstage and puts a tray on table in the arbor, and looks around uneasily, and feels pitcher for coolness. Chris enters from Ollie, brushing off his hands. "You notice there's more light with the thing gone. Why aren't you dressing? It's suffocating upstairs. I made a grape drink for Georgie. He always liked grape. Come and have some." Dad's impatiently, "Well, come on, get dressed. And what's Dad sleeping so much for?" He goes to table and pours a glass of juice. He's worried. When he's worried, he sleeps. Pauses, looks into his eyes. "We're dumb, Chris. Dad and I are stupid people. We don't know anything. You've got to protect us." "You're silly. What's there to be afraid of?" The last day in court, Steve never gave up the idea that Dad made it do it. If they're going to open the case again, I won't live through it. George is just a damn fool, Mother. How can you take him seriously? This family hates us. Maybe even Annie. Oh, now, Mother, you think just because you like everybody, they like you. Alright, stop working yourself up. Just leave everything to me. When George goes home, tell her to go with him, non-committally. Don't worry about Annie. Steve is her father, too. Are you going to get it out now? Come. Going upstage with him. You don't realize how people can hate, Chris. They can hate so much they'll tear the world to pieces. Anne, dressed up, appears on porch. Look, she's dressed already, as he and Mother mount porch. I've just got to put on a shirt. In a preoccupied way, are you feeling well, Kate? What's the difference, dear? There are certain people, you know. The sicker they get, the longer they live. She goes into the house. You look nice. We're going to tell her tonight about it. Absolutely. Don't worry about it. I wish we could tell her now. I can't stand scheming. My stomach gets hard. It's not scheming. We'll just get her in a better mood. Off stage in the house. Joe, are you going to sleep all day? The only one who's relaxed is your father. He's fast asleep. I'm relaxed. Are you? He holds out his hand and makes it shake. Let me know when George gets here. He goes into the house. She moves aimlessly, and then is drawn towards Tree Stump. She goes to it, hesitantly, touches broken top in the hush. charging rent. Nobody was dressed, so he dove under to the depot to pick up my brother. Oh, your brother's in. Yeah, they ought to be here any minute now. Will you have a cool drink? I will. Thanks. And goes to table and pours. Too hot to drive me to beach. Men are like little boys. For the neighbors, they'll always cut the grass. People like to do things for the killers. Been that way since I can remember. It's amazing. I guess your brother's coming to give you away, eh? Giving her a drink. I don't know. I suppose. You must be all nerved up. It's always a problem getting yourself married, isn't it? That depends on your shape, of course. I don't see why you should have had a problem. I've had chances, I'll bet. It's romantic. It's very unusual to me, marrying the brother of your sweetheart. I don't know. I think it's mostly that whenever I need somebody to tell me the truth, I've always thought of Chris. When he tells you something, you know, it's so... he relaxes me. And he's got money. That's important, you know. It wouldn't matter to me. You'd be surprised. It makes all the difference. I married an attorney on my salary, and that was bad, because as soon as a woman supports a man, he'll do something. You can never owe somebody without resenting them. And laughs. That's true. You know, underneath I think the doctor is very devoted. Oh, certainly. But it's bad when a man always sees the bars in front of him. Jim thinks he's in jail all the time. Oh, that's why I've been intending to ask you a small favor, and it's something very important to me. Certainly, if I can do it, you can. When you take up housekeeping, try to find a place away from here. Are you fooling? I'm very serious. My husband is unhappy with Chris around. How is that? Jim's a successful doctor, but he's got an idea. He'd like to do medical research, discover things, you see. Well, isn't that good? Research pays $25 a week minus laundering the hair shirt. You've got to give up your life to go into it. How does Chris, with growing feeling, Chris makes people want to be better than it's possible to be. He does that to people. Is that bad? My husband has a family, dear. Every time he has a session with Chris, he feels as though he's compromising by not giving up everything for research. As though Chris or anybody else isn't compromising. It happens with Jim every couple of years. He meets a man and makes a statue out of him. Maybe he's right. I don't mean that Chris is a statue, but... Now, darling, you know he's not right. I don't agree with you. Chris, let's face it, dear. Chris is working with his father, isn't he? He's taking money out of that business every week in the year. What of it? You ask me, what of it? I certainly do ask you. She seems about to burst out. You ought cast aspersions like that. I'm surprised at you. Okay, well, I'll stop here. It seems though, I can only read a few pages every 10 minutes, so I'll probably make a second video, and the relaxation video later, and probably some more reading.